This is Play North, the Manitoba Games Show. The Manitoba Games, powered by Manitoba Hydro, are happening in Thompson. Right now, we're on day 3. Here we are at downhill skiing, alpine. First time it's been in the games in an awful long time, and I'm surrounded, sort of, by 2 winners from yesterday. Normally, I'm the tallest guy in the room, but right now I'm feeling kind of short. His boots are impressive, and I think you guys are a couple of tall people. Hannah, where do you ski out of?
Generally Spring Hill, since I live in Winnipeg, and I also go to Russell, which is sort of on the border from Saskatchewan and Manitoba. So yeah, we go there around every weekend or so.
Really? So a couple hour trip out? Like, do you spend the weekend out there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right on. And Jack, where are you from and where do you ski?
I'm from Linden Woods area in Winnipeg, and it's kind of the same situation with Hannah. We go up to Spring Hill around once a week, try and get some training in, and then Thursday night we'll drive 4 hours up to Mississippi and then spend the weekend up there and train the weekend.
Wow, so that's some pretty good dedication. Do you go with some other team members, or is it sort of your family that goes every weekend?
Yeah, me and Hannah are both on the provincial team right now, so most of the weekends we go up with our coach on the provincial team and stay in a hotel up there.
Wow, sounds like fun times, actually. So this isn't anything new for you guys to be gone for the weekend, obviously?
No, yeah, we're gone most every winter.
Pretty standard stuff. And have you traveled with skiing a lot? Like, is Mississippi the most exciting place you've ever gone, or have you hit the mountains a few times? Do you travel quite a bit?
Yeah, we try and get out to the mountains at least twice a year. We spent 2 weeks in Banff in early November.
Huh, good living.
So that's some good training, and we're going to Whistler in April, and hopefully that will be good. And yeah, we try and get out there a couple times a year.
Good. And a little bit the same for you. Do you travel quite a bit? I bet your parents are so happy you didn't play like hockey or ringette or something. You're stuck in an arena. You guys are going to Whistler, you're going to Banff, so do you travel a lot too?
Yeah, pretty much the same with Jack. I went to the mountains as well too in like November for 2 weeks, and I go to Banff around maybe 2 or 3 times each year just to train for like a week or two. And yeah, it's pretty fun.
Okay. So my kid's out here skiing. He picked the hockey route. I am not happy with him. I would love to go to Banff for a week every winter. So yesterday you guys were racing here. Tell us what the races look like. So it's an elimination race. How many times did you race and how did it go for you?
Well, we ski against the same person twice because there were 2 courses, and it's basically like an elimination round. So you go against the same person, and whoever wins advances, and whoever loses gets eliminated. So I went against around 4 people, I believe, and yeah, and I skied the course, and it was pretty great. Yeah, it deteriorated over time, but it still held up pretty nice.
It was good. And was it a slam dunk for you? Were you just creaming everybody, or were there some close calls where you thought, I'm not sure how this is going to go?
There were a lot of close calls. Like, I was beat a lot when I was skiing on a certain course, but I pulled through and I skied the other course a bit faster. Yeah.
And you got the win. Jack, same story for you. I don't know if you watched any of the Olympics, but there was a snowboard slalom thing where the one course won every time. Did you guys see that? It was ridiculous. The red course absolutely couldn't win. Was one course better than the other here?
Yeah, I don't know. We had a qualifying run on the red course earlier in the day, and everyone ran through that. So that one had already had a bunch of kids go through it already. So I think the blue course had a bit of an advantage. So I always tried to choose the red one to go first, just so, you know, if I won, I feel like I'd have a bit of a pillow. But,
there you go, a little strategy.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. And for you, it's the same thing in elimination race. Were they close calls? Were you worried at all, or was it a good day for you?
Yeah, no, the gold medal race, it was a little tight in the first run. I wasn't, I thought I could bring home a pretty easy win. Hopefully that's what my plan was, but it was tight, and had to push in the second run, and glad I did it.
Yeah, little hard self-talk at the top. We're going to do this. Use the psychology. Have you guys been to multi-sport games before? Have you been to something big like this, or is it mostly just skiing stuff?
Yeah, I got to go to the Canada Games in 2015 for alpine skiing. I was lucky enough. I was pretty young then, so it's a bit cooler now that I'm older, and I'm kind of one of the older kids here, so get to kind of look over the younger guys and help them out. So I think that's the best part.
Right on. And have you been to a big event like this before?
No. This is like my first time going to like a multi-sport event, really, and it's really exciting to go to. Yeah, lots of new things.
Perfect. And what is the most memorable, other than winning a gold medal? Because that's pretty sweet. But what's been cool or memorable? What are you taking away from the games here?
Well, a lot of things. It's a really interesting experience. I really enjoy like the opening ceremony so far. That was really great. and just being able to compete against everyone and like getting to know everyone, because like half of these people I don't generally talk to during skiing, so it's nice to get to know them.
Get to know some new people. And Jack, you, what's most memorable other than the gold about being here at the Manitoba Games?
I'd have to say the kids behind me. You know, I don't get to see them a lot. It's different being on because we're all on different teams. So having some kids from different teams back at home on my team here, it's really cool to experience it differently. So I think that's the best part.
I think that's what a multi-sport games is all about. Thanks so much, Hana and Jack, a couple of winners here out at Mystery Mountain at the Alpine. Best of luck in the rest of your events, and thanks for coming to Thompson. This is Play North, the Manitoba Games Show. Manitoba Games.